Good morning, YouTubers. Well, there's been lots of comments on the Alex Belfield videos. Lots of Alex haters and lots of Alex supporters, and the people in the middle. But one of the points I was making about prison sentences is you get sentenced by a judge to a custodial sentence. Right, now, if you go to a Category D prison which is open, where everyone's well behaved, okay, because if they're not well behaved, they go to a Category C or a Category B. Okay, so everyone's well behaved, generally speaking. They don't cause trouble, they don't have fights, they don't have any nonsense, and it's a relatively easy experience. Okay, so you could do quite a long sentence, but you get to go home now and then. Well, you did when I was there, and it's not actually that bad. The sentence is being in custody for that period of time and having to do what they say, really. And if you play by the rules, it's not actually that bad. Whereas if they send you to a Cat B or a Cat A, for example, I mean, nobody goes to Cat A unless you're a really serious offender like a murderer or something like that, and that time spent in Cat A or Cat B will be a lot more difficult, should we say, than time in a Cat D. So the sentences and the sentences, you know, I could do any amount of time in a Cat D. That's no problem at all. And yeah, people do tend to behave themselves in Category D because they want the home leaves, they want the freedom. It's not really freedom, but it's not really, it hasn't got a big wall around it with razor wire and shit like that. So my guess is Belfield will be in a Category D before too long. He'll probably do the first year in C, and then he'll go to D, so he won't actually have that much of a hard time. C is not an open prison, but it's not as confined, should we say, as a Cat B. But there's not a lot in it, I wouldn't think. See, I've never been in a Cat C prison. I've been in a Cat B and a Cat D. I've not been in a Cat C. So, but I've heard a lot of people comparing notes. So it's not really a halfway between C and between B and D, but it's tends to be full of younger people, car thieves, that sort of thing. So, but Alex isn't a violent person, so he won't be in Cat C for long, not for long at all, I don't think. But yeah, custody and custody. See, the judge doesn't care when he sentences you to custody. It's how your security defined once you get there. So they might put you in a box, and you stay in a box, and then that's going to be a lot harder. You get 1 hour exercise a day. If you were going to do years like that, it would send you cuckoo. Honestly, it would send you mad. You want to kill people. You want to fight all the time. It would drive you mad. It would send you over the edge for sure. And it does. It has done for lots of people. And that's another point I was trying to make. So, I'm not going to do anything more on Alex Belfield unless something comes to light. I don't think it will. It's unlikely. Thanks for watching.